this might just be the perfect option for you. Hey guys, Justin here from Walts, and today we're taking a look at the HW-Q990D 11.1.4 channel surround soundbar from Samsung. This is the 2024 version of last year's 990C, and in today's video, we're going to figure out if it's worth the upgrade. And if you stick around to the end, we will have a sound test. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. Now, as far as dimensions, the 990D has a width of 48.5 inches, a height of 2.7, and a depth of 5.4. It weighs about 17 pounds, so it's a very big soundbar. Not the biggest I've ever reviewed, but it is pretty large. With that being said, you may have some issues putting it in between the legs of a 55-inch TV. 65 most of the time you should be fine, but if you have one of those center-based stand TVs, then you can probably just plop this right on there. If you're mounting your TV, then you probably don't have to worry about that. And not to mention, it does come with a wall mounting kit, so you can mount the soundbar to the wall just under your TV. The 990D has a very sleek, very high-end look with the angled sides and some nice metal grills to help protect those drivers. It's made of durable plastic, and it also has a nice little LED screen to let you know what kind of sound modes you're entering, the volume, and any other information that you might need. It also comes with a wireless subwoofer that's just going to automatically connect as long as you have power. That's going to come in with a width of 8.8 inches, a height of 16.1, and a depth of 16.1. Now, the 990D also includes satellite speakers, rear speakers. And what's cool about these is instead of just being rear surround speakers, they're rear surround and height speakers. So you get angled top speakers that go towards the ceiling, and then you get the ones that also are just going to shoot the audio right behind you. They connect easily to the soundbar, and if they don't, you can just hit the pair button. All you need is power, which is nice. And as far as size, those are going to come with a height of 7.8, a width of 5.1, and a depth of 5.6. I'd also like to point out that there is a threaded screw hole for wall mounting on the back as well. Oh, and I almost forgot, on the bottom is a nice little route for cable management, so you don't have to look at that ugly cable if you are mounting it on the wall. Now, as far as connections go for the bar itself, it's going to come with 2 HDMI in ports, 1 HDMI out. It does support HDMI CEC, HDMI ARC, eARC, and there's also a USB port for servicing. Don't forget about optical if you want to connect the Toslink. And as far as wireless connections, you can connect this with Bluetooth 5.2, which is really nice. It has Chromecast, Spotify Connect, one remote control, and the SmartThings app with AirPlay all kind of built in. Spotify Connect is definitely one of my favorite features, and if you're not familiar with it, basically it just allows you to cast that music from your phone or whatever device to the system or device that has it. So very, very cool feature, and I always like to see that in these products. The 990D also comes with a nice remote. This is going to allow you to control the EQ like the woofer or the treble and adjust those sound modes. Again, that LED screen with the remote, you'll be able to kind of tweak the bar without having to actually go into the SmartThings app. Oh, and if you guys are enjoying the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. It really does help me out. So let's talk audio. We are about to do a sound test, but I want to highlight some other things before we do that. Now, outside of Dolby Atmos and DTS, one of the big features that I really want to talk about is Q Symphony 3.0. And if you're not familiar with Q Symphony, we have a video on that. You can go ahead and check that out right here. But essentially what this allows you to do is pair your soundbar speakers with your TV speakers, assuming that you already have a compatible QLED Samsung TV. It optimizes the audio, and I think it uses the TV more as like a center channel so that the other woofers and tweeters can focus on the other sounds. But overall, it's just a very cool, addition to have if you already have a Samsung TV. And like I said earlier, it's 11.1.4, so you get 11 front-facing speakers. That includes the ones that are behind you, and then you get 1 subwoofer, and then 4 height speakers. You get 2 on the bar and then 2 on those satellites to help bounce that audio off the ceiling and really give you a more immersive effect. And one of the big draws to the 990D is that those rear satellite speakers are not wired, they're wireless. All you need to do is find power for them. A very, very cool design, and no shock as Samsung has been #1 soundbar brand for over 10 years. So that pretty much sums it up with the Q990D. Now, if you already have a 990C, then I don't know if this is necessarily worth upgrading to, but if you have a brand new QLED TV from Samsung and you're looking for a good option for sound, this is definitely worth the upgrade. Or if you just have an older soundbar that you want to get rid of, depending on the time of this video, we might have some closeout specials on the 990C from last year. So if you want to check those out, all the links will be down in the description. It is time for that sound test, so we can wrap things up. Again, all the links will be down in the description if you want to directly support me. If you happen to live in the Phoenix Metro Valley, you should come down to our store in Tempe and give this soundbar a listen for yourself. As always, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys so much for making it to the end of the video. If this is a product that you're interested, make sure to email me at youtube@walts so I can get you a special YouTube discount. If you haven't already, subscribe for more videos like these, and we'll see you in the next one.